Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working on making some Halloween ephemera. I've been working and cleaning in my studio and organizing and going through things, and I found many things I haven't looked at for years, many of which I didn't even remember I had. And some of that was some Halloween ephemera, and like I said, I've probably had this for 10 to 15 years, and they're adorable. I don't know who made these or what company they're from, but they're neat because they're double-sided. And so I usually don't do much for Halloween. I used to scrapbook when my kids were little, and so I'm guessing that's what that's from. So we're going to work on that, but I wanted to show you, we're going to also decorate some. So this is one of my snippet strips that I make, and they're for their Halloween colors, and I think they turned out just adorable. So I can't wait to cut these up and use them for tag toppers and that kind of thing. So there's all kinds of textures in these ones, and the bright colors are not something I usually work with, but I think they turned out really cute. Like, I'm really excited to do these. So we're going to set those aside for right now. I did have a video showing how I make these, just with the paper and the ripped fabric and stuff. So you can look through my channel and look through the videos and find those. Okay, so I have went ahead here and I have some coffee dyed and some, I believe this is cabbage dyed paper, and I use that for my backing. And then I just used a bunch of digitals. If you recognize your digital in here, thank you. I just have a tub of digital scraps and stuff, and that's what I just used to collage, and I kind of just went for the browns and blacks and that kind of thing. And then I took some of the ephemera and I just glued them on here all over, and I inked the edge in Distress Walnut Stain. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I cut these apart. So I'm just going to take one here, and I'm going to grab my big cutter, and I hope that you're able to see this. I'll try and get it to where you can see it. Let's see. Maybe if I put it like that, I hope you can see the top here. Okay, so I just used an 8.5 by 11 sheet of coffee dye paper as my back, and that's how big I make it. And out of this, when I cut it up, I get a belly band, which is 2 inches wide by 8.5 inches long. I get 3 tags that measure 3 inches wide by 6 inches tall, and I get 2 pockets that measure 4.5 inches across and 2.5 inches up tall. So I'm going to show you how I cut that. So what I do is I go ahead and, let me think, now I have to think, otherwise I'll do this wrong here. I do it all the time, but then when I go to do it, I don't know. Okay, so I have to cut my belly band off. And it's okay, I'm okay if I cut, things off here. So let's see, I need 2 inches cut off to the side, and that's going to be my belly band. So go ahead and line that up. Okay, so that's going to be our belly band. That'll be fun to decorate. Okay, and then I go ahead and I cut my height of my tags, which is going to be 6 inches. So I line that up at 6 inches on my cut line. And to go ahead and cut that off. Okay, then I set this aside. This is going to be for my tags. And then the cutoff piece here should be 2.5 inches, which it is. And now I need to cut it at 4.5 inches because it's 9 inches right now. So if I cut it in half, then I'll have 2 pockets at 4.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those. And then what I do is those are going to be really cute. I go ahead and I put them, make sure they're facing, the top is facing up. And then I just put them together, and right away I just take my circle punch and I just pop a little thumb hole or divot out of there, so that I remember that these are pockets. So there we'll have our pockets. Okay, so those are done. I'll set those aside. And now we're gonna cut 3 inches. It'll be 2 cuts, and then we'll have 3 tags at 3 inches wide. So there we have 1. There we have 2 and 3. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way for a second here. Okay, and then I just go ahead and I do the corners on one of them and just flip that over on the other side to get that tag shape. Line it up accurately and trim that off. Okay, and then what I do is I just make sure these are facing, you know, if they're directional, make sure the top is on the top. And then, see, there is a slight difference in the width of these, but that's okay. And then I just follow my top tag and cut the other ones. Okay, so there we have our tags. And now what we're going to do is I was using Distress Oxide and walnut stain. So I'm going to go ahead and ink these really quickly. And then the next thing that I do when I'm creating the collaged ephemera is I stitch around them, because I just use glue stick to glue down my digitals. I did use art glitter glue because these are heavier, the ephemera is heavier, so I use that to glue those down. But I like to stitch around them when I use a glue stick so they don't peel up and catch on things when you're sliding tags in the pocket and that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm just going to ink these really quickly. So I hope you guys are all having a great day. It's beautiful weather outside. It's starting to feel like fall, and the sun is nice and bright, and yeah. So a while back I was telling you guys I was playing fantasy football with my nephews, and I got through week 3 without a loss. And this last weekend was week 4, and I had my first loss. So I'm okay with that, though. I think I'm still in first place, but it's funny. It's so much fun. I don't care if I win or lose. It's just so fun to, you know, their smack talk, I guess, when their auntie's beating them. It's really funny. It's like I said, I know nothing about football, but it is quite fun. Okay, I'm going to ink the pockets here. I don't have to ink the back of the pockets. And my belly band, probably one side here where I cut, because I did ink around the outside of the full page before I cut it. So, okay. Okay, so out of that we have a belly band, we have 2 pockets, and 3 tags. So I think that's really neat. And I did go ahead and make another set, so I'm going to set these ones aside, and the ones I already did are ready to decorate. I stitched around those ones, so I'm going to set this set over here, and then I'll show you the ones that I stitched around. So we got a random eyeball in the pocket here. So there's a pocket. There's a pocket. I just used black thread. I thought black thread was fitting. See, the pumpkins are cut apart. Here's a belly band, and I just did a zigzag stitch on one side, and here's one of the tags. Here's one of the tags, and here's one of the tags. Okay, now with the collage tags, I really like them because it doesn't take much to decorate them at all. Okay, so we're going to start with the belly band here, and I like to just use lace, sometimes a piece of ephemera or labels or something. Here I have some black lace, and I don't think I'm going to use the whole width of it. I'm going to cut that down so I can use part of it on another piece or something, because I just want this to go on the back of the belly band, and then have like the frill edge, the ruffle edge kind of sticking out from the side. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. So what I was thinking, let's see, this way, is something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add a fabric tack right on the edge of that. So I had a really busy weekend cleaning, organizing, and rearranging in my studio. So trying to get everything close around me so it's way more functional for me, and of course more organized. I'm just smearing that glue around on here with a silicone brush. Then, let's see, make sure I have the right side here. Okay. I just want the little ruffle kind of hanging off of there, so. And like I said, I sew around these first, so I could have stitched that on, you know, if I would have known how I was going to decorate it before I stitched on it, but glue hold it just fine too. So I've got to put a little bit more up here. Ooh, that's a lot. And get the glue off of my hand here. Okay. So I like that little ruffle on the edge there. Okay, so now what are we going to put on there? I think, what if we, let's see, I have a couple little scraps, and we can't forget about these when we're decorating. I cut those up and use those. I don't think I want those on the belly band though right now. It's really busy already, so I'm just playing here and setting some things around. If we get some orange, different oranges on there. Maybe down here, add a little texture. Let's see, we'll look in the ephemera and see if there's a little cluster of something here. There's candy down here. What if we just added another piece of candy on there? Okay, I do like that on there. See if we have a brighter orange here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, well, I'll just glue it. I could run a messy stitch up and down this and then stick it on there, but we'll just go ahead and glue it on there for now. So they really don't need much because, I mean, they're already, you know, like collaged and then stitched around, and then when you put the ephemera on it especially, you know, there's not a lot of room to decorate on there. I'm going to add a little more glue down here. And then, my ink dauber here. Just kind of get rid of the white edges on there. So I have a bin right around over here, and I put all kinds of stuff in there, and these were in there. These little ephemera pieces were in there, and that's my bin of stuff that if I don't use it, at least something out of it, by the beginning of November, I have to give it away. I'm not going to keep it. If I can use it, then I can keep it, and I'm going to try and do that with all of my things. You know, I'll get rid of my stuff come November 1st that I haven't touched in that bin, and then fill my bin back up. That's my plan anyways. So there. I think that's really cute. And it doesn't really need anything else. So, okay, so there's our belly band. Now, let's see here. Let's see, this tag we're gonna try. Okay. Wonder if we put that on there with, let's see. I have some different laces and things. This we just cut off. Let's see. Move that over there. I like that one on there. Let's go ahead and stick that down. My silicone brush had glue on it. Yuck. Okay, make a disaster here. Sometimes the hands just work best, I guess. They don't stick to you. Oh, that did not work at all. My hands are too sticky. There. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a piece of this. Let's see, that's the back. I'm just going to put it right on the lace. Maybe that'll work better this time. Means my hands are so sticky. So our 600 subscriber winner was claimed for our fall journal, so that was exciting. That got sent off in the mail the other day. So congratulations again, Agnes. I hope you enjoy it. You'll have to send me a message when you get it and let me know what you think. I always wonder after I put something in the mail as a gift, because you know you can't review a gift, if they liked it or what have you. Do you guys think we need some orange on there? I think maybe. I don't know. I think so. I like that. That glue comes out way too fast when you don't want it to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're two-sided. One side has a little tiny bit of glitter and one doesn't have any glitter on them. So I forgot all about them. I think they're adorable. Okay, now, let's see. Maybe we should put some of this on the top for a tag topper. Just a little tiny bit here and lots of sequin. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut kind of a messy little, well, I've cut straight, but that way, or there's, let's go that way, and let's just go ahead and use our tiny attacher and pop that on there. I'm going to use 2 staples on that. So there we have another tag. I guess that's the first tag that we decorated on camera, but there, I think that's cute. Okay, so we have that done. Let's see. Pocket. One lone eyeball here is kind of goofy, isn't it? Sometimes what I like to do with the pockets is just put a little piece of this on it, and the pocket is done. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's what I was trying to do before, is cut it not straight. There's little beads on there. It's cute. See? I'm going to put that on there, and that one is done. And you can always attach a bulb pin with things on these as well. You know, because you can stick it through the little fabric snippets on there. So we covered up our eyeball, but that's okay. Like I say, you never know where you're going to cut it, and our candy corn's upside down. But I wanted these to hang down, so these little beads. So we did a pocket. So we don't have to decorate all of these on camera here, or filming. So the purple in here, what if we just top this with the purple candy up there? We're going to see how that looks. Okay, I like that on there. You can also stitch these on the top and not glue. They are stitched through them, and the tags are stitched, but you could put it on there before you stitch your tag. There we go. Okay. I don't really think we have to have anything else on here. What about if we add some trim on the bottom or something? But I don't even think we need that. Let's see if we have any little blank labels or something. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just distress the edges of it. We could stamp a word in there too. I'm just going to leave it. Someone can write in it or stamp something in it if they choose to. Because these will be listed in my Etsy shop. So. So I was thinking, okay, so when I made those, my big sheets, I used black StazOn ink in a little stamp that I have, and I didn't do that to one of them, and the one I didn't do it to is one I cut up, because I did put some on, like this one has some, this does not, this one had some here, but I covered it up, but that's okay. This one didn't, but there's not really any room. This one doesn't, and this one doesn't. So just kind of to tie it all together, I just have a little, I'm not even sure where that stamp came from. It's just a little rubber stamp, and look at this glue. So let's go ahead and we'll just add, oh, there was some on there, some up there. So. And this one has some down there. I don't know what we're going to do with this for sure, so it might be covered up anyways, but just to kind of tie it all together here with each other. I think that's good. Alright, so let's see, that one's done. We might as well go ahead and finish these two up, and then we'd have done a whole set here. I do have another thing to show you too that I made to go with these sets. Okay, so what do we want on here? We'll have some rickrack here. I like that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Just gonna run a line of Fabri-Tac here. Again, my hands are so full of glue that it wants to stick to my hands and not the paper. Okay. I don't think I want any more on there as far as lace goes. But what if we did, let's see, what do we all have in here? I don't know if anything really, no. I do like that one on there. We just have one on there. Do you guys ever think when you're digging in your stuff, you're just gonna, you're gonna miss something that would have worked really cool? So then you just continue to look for a few more seconds. But I'm not finding anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there, and we're gonna put a topper on there, and we're gonna call that one good. Like I said, these collaged, the collaged ephemera is so much fun because it doesn't, I mean, to decorate them doesn't take much at all. You can easily overdo them because there's already so much texture and just kind of want a focal point on it. But when you end up with something like, you know, on the side already, I don't want to take away from that either. Let's see here. Nothing too heavy I don't want on the top, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that one. And I'm going to staple this one on there as well with my tiny attacher. Again, I'm going to put 2 in there just because it's bulky to make sure that it holds. So there we have another one. Okay. This pocket has candy on it. It has that. Let's see. Let's see, I have a little birdie Brad here. What if we just, or I have a green polka dot one. Just gonna put some lace behind that once and then see if I can get it poke through the fabric. Okay. Let's go ahead and poke that through here. Do you like that on there? I think so, but I'm wondering, I had a little piece black lace too underneath that, I wonder. Okay, I like the black underneath of it too, so We'll try and catch the end of that. And we'll put that back in the hole that we made. Bend that open. And then so things don't catch on this means it's a pocket. I try to put washi tape or something over the top of it. And I'm just going to reach over here and grab, or try to grab a little piece. I'm just going to go ahead and, doesn't have to match or anything. This is the linen tape, so it's really strong. If I can get the back peeled off of it. Okay. Okay, you're not going to see that. It just won't, then the tags and stuff that you put in the pocket won't catch on it. Okay, so there we have another pocket. So we have one set of ephemera completely decorated, and then I have to show you guys, let's see, let me clean up my mess here. Okay, so I also collaged, these are little copy dyed file folders that I had in my stash, and so I used the same paper to collage on these. And what I had done was then I cut them in half, so I cut it at 3 inches, let's see, and I made little Halloween specimen looking cards. So this is 6 inches, so I just cut it at 3 inches, like, oof, that was a little tough for that little one. Okay, so then I have these two and I inked them and stitched around them, and I just took my punches and I punched different sizes in here. So then I put a little eyeball in there. These here, they're little pieces of the ephemera, and like I said, they're double-sided ephemera, so they're really neat, and they work really well for these. So I just took a bunch of the little ones and put them through my laminator, and then I can come back and I can make all kinds of things, like even little dangles. Let's see, maybe we should add a dangle on something. Let's go ahead and add one on there. I'm going to find one. Let's see, do we want cotton candy on there? Or cotton candy. Yeah, that's cotton candy, all right. Candy corn, I mean. Let's see. This little yellow candy in a wrapper here. I don't know if it's going to punch. Oh, yep, but it went right in my garbage. Hold on one second here, guys. Okay, so, ugh, I just so full of glue. So then I gotta see, I hid everything over here, you know, it's reorganized so it'll work better for me, but it's just gonna take a little while to learn where I put everything. So, okay, I found it. Found what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna, there's a little hole punch on here. I'm just gonna put, I think maybe I will put an eyelet in here. Let's see, I kind of want it off a little bit on the side. Let's go ahead and, I need the big one then, don't I? Yes. Okay. Let's snip that off. It didn't cut all the way through. Okay, I'm going to use a black one. I'm going to put through there. That doesn't look too neat on there, but it'll work. It's Halloween. Does it look like a spider? We're gonna say it does. We're gonna use it. Okay, so let's put this back in there. Okay, now see, I have a little black ball pin here. And we can just hook that right on the fabric in our tag topper. Oh, that's cute, I think. Think so? Yeah, okay. So we could do that with it. Or these ones we can decorate, or we can leave them as they are. I don't really think it needs anything. If anything, on this one we can maybe put another little blank label or something. I don't even know if I think I would leave it, and you still can write a little bit on the back. That one I think I'm just gonna leave as it is. I think. I think as I'm digging over here. Let's see. I have a black sequins. I think I'm just gonna leave that. So there we have that one. This one, I glued this on. I cannot stitch in a circle, so I just glued it on and then I smeared it all over here. So that's what that is. I'm guessing if I get a dry baby wipe, I can wipe that off. But to go in a pocket, again, I don't really think I need to do a whole lot in here, except for, let's see what it would, yep, let's do that. I like that. See, I changed my mind 100 times. My fabric scissors here. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so use Fabri-Tac to glue that down on there. Just gonna hold that for a second so it sticks on there. So, and then here's some, I still have to put the inside, you know, things in. I have, like I was thinking in this one, the little crow in that one. And then this one I was thinking put the little froggy. Isn't it cute? So, okay, so that should be good. That's adorable, isn't it? I'm not usually a huge fan of Halloween, but I think these are just so cute. Okay, so I think you guys get the idea of that. I just wanted to hop on and show you what I was working on. So I think I'm going to finish the rest of these up off camera. So let's see. We'll set out what we finished today. I'm going to set these aside because those need to be done yet. So we have the specimen card. We have another specimen. Let's see. This one. And the back on that one. This one and right here. I don't know, I like that with the eyeball. And then the back of that one. So we have a pocket here with a brad and some lace and piece of fabric. And one of our tags, and we put the little bulb pin with the little candy and the laminated circle we punched out. So we have a tag. Little pocket. These ones are so nice and easy because they're just a little piece of that snippet, and they really look nice, I think. So then we have this one in the back, and this one in the back, and we can't forget about our belly band that we made. So there we go. So these things, these little snippet strips, they help decorating. For me, they make it so much easier because these are so nice, I think, to use like in so many different ways, and they just, I don't know. For me, it makes decorating so much easier. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you grabbed your stuff and crafted right along with me, or plan to make some. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.